What down, family? It's your boy SNTV coming back at y'all with another news update. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Getting right into it, man. Yesterday, I did a video about a guy named Anthony Nunnley. Now, Anthony was said to have unalived 2 teenage females, like a year apart. Come to find out, he got into it with another girlfriend of his. He ended up being taken off the street before he could do something to her. According to the CPD, they found out that he did these murders because he was in a jail cell talking to a guy that was wearing a wire.
Investigators were able to tie him to these killings that occurred a year apart. How did this happen?
A heck of an investigation, that's for sure. And this man was already in jail for a suspected carjacking and armed robbery. Now Chicago police say that 21-year-old Anthony Nunnley shot and killed 2 young women while he was in relationships with them. Nunnley has a record of gun arrests, according to court documents. He reportedly bragged about these killings while in jail to a cooperating witness who was secretly recording their conversations. He's charged with the killing of 19-year-old Sierra Evans in 2024. Her body was found at 95th and South Avenue N. Prosecutors say the two had been dating for about a month when a night of drinking with a group of friends turned violent. They allege Nunnley assaulted Evans during an argument. A year later, Nunnley began dating a 17-year-old girl. Her body was found in a vacant lot at 110th and Mackinac. Investigators say they have ring video of him and another person running from the scene. They say while in jail, Nunnley told a fellow gang member wearing a wire that he had to kill his girlfriend because she was going to backdoor him, slang for betray him to a rival gang. Witnesses argue that the witness testimony, surveillance video, recorded jailhouse conversations, they all reveal a disturbing pattern of violence. Prosecutors say that Nunnley later threatened another girlfriend after that, Anita.
I mean, it is disturbing. It's probably putting it lightly. And the fact that this went on for so long and these young lives cut short, and for what, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, such young people in a relationship. And then after all this happened, there was an arrest. So he was arrested after a carjacking. While in jail, he allegedly talked about killing his girlfriend to another gang member in jail, the one who was wearing a wire, in combination with witness statements, identification, videos. It all led to the announcement of murder charges in these 2 separate killings.
I hope at the very least that the families of those young ladies have a bit of closure, at least as this process toward more justice.
I said yesterday in my video that this sounded like domestic situations. Basically, what this guy is a crazy boyfriend. He's a female's worst nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Very delusional. Don't trust nobody. You know, tender when it comes to a woman. Always think she doing something. Always think she's talking to somebody. And has the type of mindset to where if he feels like you're doing something, he'll take your life. Now, he was in a relationship with these young ladies. And at the time, one of them, he actually wasn't much older than her. I think he was like a year and a half, 2 years older than her, the 17-year-old. And then the other one, he was like 20, you know? So it's not too bad as far as the age gap. But like I said, in Chicago, this is the norm. Older guys talking to younger women. They saying that they have a lot of evidence on this guy. And he's in a jail cell telling his war stories to a guy that was allegedly a part of his gang, but he didn't really know that guy like that. This has been going on since jail and cases been around. Guys getting locked up for other stuff and then talking about things that they did in the streets. Now, just so happened, I think that they were already investigating this guy because he was talking to somebody that was actually wearing a wire in the Cook County jail. So with these younger dudes, they want all of the clout for everything that they do. Now, what was this to be in jail bragging about? How is this even looked at as gangster? You should have been trying to hide this from it. You should have been trying. You shouldn't want nobody to know that you did this weak ass shit. If we just being honest. But you shorties are mentally unstable because y'all think that doing stuff like this is cool. Like you get some type of brownie points from it. I don't get it, man. Rest in peace to those two young ladies and burn in hell to that coward Anthony Nunnley. In other news, 051 Melly's alleged killer, 007 Nate, has just had 4 years added to his sentence. Now, he allegedly beat up one of the COs in there. And a lot of people saying, well, you know, he ain't trying to come out. And for one, you know, he ain't got much to come out to because, you know, his little brother actually lost his life while he was locked up the first time. And he got out and did some crash out stuff and got locked back up. So it is looking like, you know, he ain't trying to get out. For whatever reason, he's getting time added to his sentence. So it was 2028. Now it's 2032. So I'm going to keep y'all posted on that, man. In other news, the feds are scrambling 2 weeks before Durk's trial. He's just been hit with a 4th superseding indictment. Now, the thing about this indictment and the one before that is the fact that these aren't new charges. None of this is new. But they're, quote unquote, organizing the charges. Now, y'all had all of this time to do this stuff, and y'all just now getting this stuff right. So this is telling me that the feds is not ready. And it's really looking good on Durk's end, you know? Now, I know I said that he was cooked and recooked, but that was before the feds start showing their hand. Every week before trial, in the month of August, it's another superseding indictment. Well, they basically had it wrong, and now they got to go get it right. So you mean to tell me that they ready to go to trial? I don't think that they are, which is why I think that they're planning on, you know, they trying to get evidence or anything that they could to charge him with something after he beats these charges. At this point, I feel like Durk is going to beat these charges because I've never seen nothing like this. I'm 38 years old. I've never seen the feds scrambling and scraping and trying to add and throw this shit back. Y'all can't use this. We gonna use that. Get that right. Woo out the back. I never seen this. So we don't know if witnesses are recanting statements or they getting cold feet before the trial or what's going on. As a matter of fact, when you think about it, a lot of those witnesses that they probably got ain't credible witnesses, no way. They not. A lot of these guys are guys that's trying to say their own ass. You know what I'm saying? So, at this point, 2 weeks before trial, I mean, of course it looks bad because he has to go and fight the feds. But, I mean, if you ask me, it's looking as good as it can look for someone going in to fight the feds, if that makes sense. You know? So, we definitely ready. And, you know, we gonna do this trial from front to end. You know, we gonna be on this trial like white on rice, man. I'm definitely gonna report this whole trial. So y'all be looking forward to that, man. And also, I know I've been promising y'all a documentary for the last 2 weeks, and I'm telling y'all I'm gonna have it all the way right. And the person that I'm gonna do it on is gonna kind of surprise y'all, because y'all not gonna see it coming. But it's almost ready. It's almost ready. So just bear with me. Just continue to bear with me, man. Y'all know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies and try not to get slimed out. It's your boy SCNTV. I'm out.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money? I told you I ain't had your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went upstate. I told you, motherfucker, ain't got your money yet, man. What the fuck Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Motherfucker, you best be coming up with my cash or else. Man, fuck you. The fuck you think you is? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? Talking about I better pay or else. Ain't your bitch, nigga. What you gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Hey, hold up, Tab. Man, get the fuck out the way. No, squeeze that shit, man. What, I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker? I just spent 5 years in a joint. I told you I'd pay your monkey ass when I feel like it. Better suck my... Suck on me.
Fuck, man.
Fuck you tripping off of? You owe me some money, mother... Hell no, but here you go.